All right, guys, these are decent grade A HP laptops, and this one right here is the problem is if you want to install Windows on this PC right here, on this laptop, as the case may be, you might need to get a mouse because the drivers here has not been installed, and because of that, nothing seems to work. Even though it's touch screen, nothing works. So I need to get my mouse. So only when I have my mouse, connected, is this thing gonna work? I don't know why it's defaulted like that, but this is what it is. You just need to connect your mouse and you are good to go. Beautiful PC, I would say beautiful laptop. If you are looking for something like this, one thing you want to do is to go to the hardware money shop. You are sure of getting something like this. These have been sold, and just trying to prepare things for the buyers. Go to chat with you guys. I will need to get my laptop, and my laptop is not here, but in any case, give a shout out if you are there. You can actually go ahead and give a shout out. It's just 11%. It's still going to take some time for it to be installed. But budget laptops like this is just referred to as budget. It's actually an insult to call something like this budget laptop, because actually a very good condition laptop. Beautiful design, beautiful finishing, everything you pretty much want in a laptop, you are going to get it here. Even though I kind of refer to it as a budget laptop, I really do think that there's nothing budgeted about this laptop. You want a laptop that will help you to multitask, you've got it right here. You want a laptop that's going to enable you check your whatever it is, your Facebook, your Instagram, stuff like that. You are going to pretty much get it right here. I'm not kidding you, but I have used this laptop. I've tested it. Everything that there needs to be in a laptop is pretty much here. You have a camera right there, USB-C port, everything that you usually need to have a memorable whatever. I'm kind of having difficulties talking right now because I'm like bending my neck to the camera, to the phone, just to ensure that the audio is good enough. I think I really need to solve that kind of problem. Later on, I need to get perhaps a Bluetooth microphone or something like that. I don't know, wireless microphone like the Rode Wireless Go 2, something like that, so that whenever I'm moving around in the warehouse, I can actually still talk to you guys without losing, audio. I was saying that if you need a laptop, for your schooling, home office needs, your actually, installing Windows on this laptop now, and thereafter taking it to the post office so that whoever has bought it will have the opportunity to still receive it tomorrow, because they deserve to get the best. If you are right now looking for the best laptop that you can use for your schooling needs, use for your home office and stuff like that, you want to take advantage of the grade A laptops that we have right now on the hardware money shop, and just go ahead, see what you are able to get. The prices are good, and the prices are also very competitive. Talking about the prices of laptops that you have in Germany right now, it's kind of an increase because hardwares like RAM sticks are kind of expensive. SSDs have become expensive as well. But if you take a look at the hardware money shop, you are still going to get decent grade A laptops that still can compete favorably, in the market with the new laptops that you actually have in the market. I feel like the light is kind of bright enough like this. Instead of me putting, an external light, I'm just going to take a look and see if that changes anything. Well, it's kind of washed out right now. I think without this bright light, everything is more like in focus. I feel like it is much, better this way. All right, guys, we're gonna wait. It's still 77%, as you can see. It's gonna take quite a while for Windows to be loaded on this machine, and thereafter the installation is going to be done pretty much automatically. It is beautiful, guys. It's interesting. Yes, now it's switched off because it has to restart, and this is typical when you are installing Windows 7. I saw somebody once said this was a little fault, but apparently this is not a fault. This is something that happens when you are installing Windows 7. It is typical, and you don't need to, if you have a laptop like this and you're trying to install Windows and it goes off suddenly, do not panic. It is part of the process. Now it's restarting again. At this point, I can actually go ahead and remove my USB stick. I'm using here an Intenso USB stick that has a USB-C port, and right there you also have USB 2.0 port. Meister!
Servus Emanuel.
Servus, alles fit?
Schöne Videos.
Ja, alles
Ja,
wunderbar,
ich bin
alles.
sehr zufrieden. Jetzt schau her, ich hab da ein Inserat und du willst verkaufen.
All right, guys, sorry for that. I was kind of a little bit busy, but Windows has been installed on this laptop here. I had to do it through my USB stick. I was saying that I have a USB stick here with USB, USB C and what you call it, ports, and you also have the other thing right there. All right, so Windows was loaded here, and I had to come here and run the program. Everything went, smoothly the way it should. And on this laptop right now, you have Windows properly installed, activated. Everything is like ready to go. All you have to do is to switch on the, click on the, press the start button, and you booted into Windows 11 without any problem. This is exactly how it should be. Gone are the days where you have to fight with all manner of you call it error messages. That's not going to happen because these are grade A laptops, ready to go, beautiful design. I call it budget laptops, but honestly speaking, this is not a budget laptop. This is something that can compete favorably with any new laptop you have out there in the market. It's been so built, it's rugged, quality material, quality finishing. Hinges are strong. You're not going to have situations where the hinge is going to be squeaky or something like that. Full HD display, USB-C port, USB 3.2 port, HDMI port on the side. I'm just going to take a look to see what you have there. HDMI port on the side. What do we have again? USB-C port, like I said. One is for your lightning cable, your charger, your USB-C cable. It's going to come here. And on the other side, you have, something like this. I'm just going to take that out. You can actually, see it properly. Everything looking shade, just as they will say here in Germany or Bayern where I am. Everything's looking cool. No reason to worry. On the Hardware Money Shop, you are going to get, something like this. I'm going to go ahead now and put my, wireless LAN key so that this thing right here is going to install. So for me to be able to put my wireless LAN, I'm going to take it off camera so that you don't have to see my password. I'm just going to do that quietly here. Password and stuff like that. So permit me to so internet has been put in, and as soon as internet comes on this laptop, it is going to begin to start to install all the necessary drivers that it needs. You see right there is the internet sign right there. If you have installed your laptop afresh and you are having problems with internet, make sure that you have installed or you have activated your wireless LAN. Right now, nothing works because the driver still needs to be installed, and that takes a little bit of time. I'm going to put up this live stream now. Go ahead, give me a comment. If you are looking for responsible budget laptops in Germany, one place you want to take a look at is the Hardware Money Shop. We've got a lot of stuff right there, stuff that's going to be interesting for you. Notebooks, desktop PCs, monitors. The list goes on and on and on. Feel free to check it out. You're going to be getting a laptop with everything, with a charger and everything that you pretty much need to make it work. This is what I am going to be giving to you. And on Hardware Money YouTube channel, we have a lot of videos showing you how you can actually do a lot of things. Until I see you again, like I said, it's going to take a long time for the drivers to be installed, but I'm definitely going to see you guys again with budget laptops, showing you different stuff that might be interesting for you. Until I see you again in the next stream. Peace out.